Hey guys, it's Michelle. Last week I covered the death of Tupac Shakur, so I thought for today's video I would talk about the death of the Notorious B.I.G, aka Biggie Smalls. So on March 9th, 1997 at the Peterson Auto Museum in Los Angeles, California, the Notorious B.I.G, aka Biggie Smalls, was leaving a party with P. Diddy, but they drove in separate cars on the way out. Biggie was with his security guard driving. Biggie's car was stopped at Fairfax and Wilkshire, and Biggie was shot 4 times. P. Diddy literally ran out of his car, like I guess once he heard the gunshots or saw it, and ran to Biggie and took him to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. Unlike Tupac, more people are led to believe that Biggie actually did die rather than him being alive somewhere. So I've compiled a list of some of the theories that have been circling around the internet for the past almost 20 years. I'm going to save the theory that I believe in for last because some of the theories like before this are kind of small and like not as in-depth as this one, which is why I believe the last theory that we're going to be talking about because it has so much evidence behind it. So, of course, with any death of a celebrity, there's going to be speculation that they could be still alive. This one's just kind of funny, I thought. And people are led to believe that he's still alive and he's with Tupac, living in a house with Tupac in New Zealand. I just thought that was funny because, I don't know, it would be great. Like, I would hope that would happen, but I don't know. I do believe Tupac is alive, but Biggie, I think, has more evidence leading towards that he actually did die. So now to the theories of who could have killed Biggie Smalls. One popular theory would be P. Diddy, because people have reason to believe that since Biggie was signed with Bad Boy Records, and if you guys didn't know, P. Diddy was the founder of Bad Boy Records or Bad Boy Entertainment. It's known as both. But he is the founder of Bad Boy Records, and people believe that he saw how much Tupac made for Death Row Records after he died, that he decided to have Biggie killed in order to get more money. I choose not to believe this one because obviously they were best friends. Also, I think my mom would actually crucify me if she thought that I believed Puff Daddy killed Biggie, because she's literally obsessed with P. Diddy. So, don't worry, Mom, I don't believe that. There's not enough evidence towards that. Like, yes, he would make more money with Bad Boy Records, but is that really a reason to kill somebody? Like, maybe. So another theory that people tend to believe, but also doesn't have much evidence, is that Eminem and Dr. Dre actually killed Biggie Smalls. Now, this one definitely has less motive than P. Diddy, I would say, but it is believed that to boost their own fame and take the fan bases from Tupac and Biggie and like kind of that whole West Side versus East Side, that Dr. Dre and Eminem came together and decided to get Biggie and Tupac to be killed. Interesting theory. I don't know about that one either. Once again, I'm just talking about the stupid theories that I don't really believe in first because, like, just get them out of the way. But this last theory is leading towards Suge Knight being the killer. And this theory, I have to say, adds up the most, and it's the theory I believe in. So, like, Suge Knight, don't kill me. Suge Knight is the owner of Death Row Records, and Tupac was obviously signed with Death Row Records. Well, a lot of people believe that actually Biggie killed Tupac. It is believed that Suge Knight wanted to get revenge on Biggie for killing Tupac. So, but that's alleged, so. But even if it's alleged, like, I feel like it could still make sense. I don't think Biggie killed Tupac. Once again, I still think Tupac is alive. So I don't know, but maybe Suge Knight had reason to believe that Biggie did kill Tupac, even if he was innocent. So let's just dive into this theory. It's a bit of a long one. So the theory of Suge Knight also is important to note that this also has to do with the corruptness of the LAPD and how people believe that the LAPD was super corrupt and that there was people in the LAPD working with Suge Knight to kill Biggie Smalls. This theory is all about connections, and there are genuinely a lot of connections to these people to Suge Knight. An officer from the Los Angeles Police Department named David Mack was on the payroll for Death Row Records as a security guard. David Mack owned a black Impala which was seen at the scene of the crime and was believed to have contained the shooter. And David Mack was also at the party. David Mack is associated with the person who is believed to be the actual shooter, named Amir Muhammad, who perfectly matches the description, but also there are a lot of evidence pointing towards this guy that we will get into later. Amir and David Mack went to college together, so that's how they know each other. People believe that Amir was the hitman. P. Diddy's former bodyguard said that there was a strange man kind of lurking around Puff Daddy like after the party. When shown pictures of possible suspects, he pointed straight to Amir Muhammad and said that was him, which is of course very suspicious considering Puff Daddy's bodyguard probably doesn't know this guy, and there's a lot of evidence that points towards Amir being the hitman. Later on, like I think in 2011, police released reports that Biggie was shot with a Gecko 9mm Armar piercing ammunition. Sorry if I like pronounced that wrong. But that ammunition is so rare that there are only 2 distributors in the United States of that ammunition. And get this, that ammunition that was found in Biggie Smalls, that is a super rare type of ammunition, was literally found in David Mack's house. Are you kidding me? The literal ammunition that was used, the same type of ammunition, that only has 2 distributors in the United States total, was also found at this David Mack's house. And with all this evidence, the Black Impala still has yet to be properly like inspected, and the entire mystery of course remains unsolved. So that is it for today's video. If you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments what your theories are on like both Tupac and Biggie. I would also like to know if you guys want me to cover any more celebrities. I would love to do that. Celebrity deaths or just conspiracy theories around them in general, because there are quite a few. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram. I'm always posting new findings to conspiracy theories on there. Subscribe for new videos every single day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye.